Hey, it's Robin from Resolve, and you're listening to As the Story Grows, the podcast.
Welcome to the next chapter of As the Story Grows. I'm Brian Patton. This week, we welcome Anthony, Robin, and Nathan from Resolve to the podcast. Resolve will release their new record, Between Me and the Machines, this Friday, November 26th on Arising Empire Records. I talked to the guys back in June before they had announced the new album, so they were a bit cagey on future details. But I'm glad I held on to this interview so I could release it the same week as their new album. The guys talk about how the French metal scene has changed, Resolve's formation and trajectory, some lyrical themes that end up on Between Me and the Machines, and music videos. Between Me and the Machines is another Album of the Year contender from Arising Empire Records, and I highly recommend checking it out this Friday. In the meantime, enjoy getting to know Resolve. How you guys doing?
We're fine. Pretty excited.
Yeah.
Release.
That's awesome. How has the last year and a half been for you guys and over there in France?
Well, it's been obviously a strange year.
Yeah.
But like for us, it's not for us as a band. It's not been that bad. Like obviously on personal level, it's been like the year's been tough for everybody. You know, same as in the US. But yeah, on the personal level, it was just on the band level, it was just music. Pretty much working on new music and doing a couple of videos, and we kept it pretty quiet.
Yeah.
For especially for the like later part of 2020, we tried the Twitch thing for a while, like at the beginning of the pandemic, which was fun. Yeah. But really time consuming, so we had to just let this go to focus on stuff that needed more attention. Yeah. So it's been definitely not the year we expected, but we can't complain too much, really, honestly.
That's good. Yeah, it seemed like everybody had a different path of like full digital and try to reach fans all the time digitally, or like we're just going to write music and be as productive as possible and like make the best of the shitty situation.
Exactly. And these days we are more into like actually connecting with the fans. So we get to try all these new things that we have to do to make do for the shows, because you don't have other choices. Yeah.
Well, we started talking, but do each of you want to introduce yourselves so everybody can know your voice?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So I'm Robin. I'm the one who speaks all the time.
Bassist.
Yeah.
I'm Anthony, and I'm doing vocals.
I'm Nathan, and I'm the drummer.
That's awesome. How did each one of you guys get into music?
Start.
Comment je suis arrivé dans la musique?
Yep.
My dad is a musician.
Okay.
So I'm just born into music, and I think that's it. That's all my life, and yeah,
that's all you've ever known.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
That's awesome.
That's kind of sad, but
yeah.
At least you're patient.
Yeah,
and you have a patient. Like so many people don't have one.
So our dad is a musician.
Yeah.
Kind of born into it.
Yeah, I mean, not to the level of Anthony,
no.
Because like his father is like an actual professional musician, and I mean Anthony is too. No?
Yeah.
And ours was just like more of a casual drummer. Like he talked a bit of drums when he was younger. But yeah, like so Nathan and I are brothers, so we just like influenced each other growing up, and yeah, I think
whenever I saw my dad playing drums, I immediately wanted to do the same thing.
Yeah,
I thought it was so cool. You want to look like your dad, so.
And he actually really looks like our dad. So.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Which one of you is older?
It's me.
3 years.
So did you influence his musical taste? You like drag him along to shows or introduce him to bands?
Yeah, I mean, me being the older one, obviously, I was the one that got introduced to metal like a bit early, and then I showed it to my brothers like the very next moment. So we've always been like really close in terms of like our musical taste. But yeah, usually I was the one bringing in the heavy bands.
Yeah.
Lately, it's more Nathan actually. I think Nathan influences me more today. In terms of like the music he listens to and everything.
Yeah, but not metal.
Yeah, no. I mean, we don't listen to that much metal anymore. Just like every metal band, you know.
Right? Yeah. You're playing it all the time, and you need some palate cleansing.
We love playing it. Like we were saying the other day. Like there's nothing we love to play more than metal, but listening sometimes, you just need other things.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the scene like growing up for you guys there in France? Was there a scene, or was?
Yeah, but I think that's not the best country for metal and rock music.
Yeah.
But it's also like our generation, you know, because people a bit older than us, they had a bigger like French music scene, and once we came to age of actually playing shows and stuff, it sort of had died down already a bit. So I think we missed the golden days of the French
metal scene.
Yeah, but maybe it's coming back, so that's fine too.
Our country is more into rap music.
Yeah.
So which we
so is ours.
Yeah, but I think France is even bigger into rap. Yeah. It's like
that's number one.
Yeah. I think like France is the second biggest market all around the globe for rap music.
Oh wow!
I think it's like US and then France, but you guys are like 6 times more populated than us. So
it doesn't count.
How much French people are in rap.
Yeah. So what was it like in high school and whenever you started playing in bands and was it hard to find people to play with? I mean, you had your brother there, so you guys could kind of play together. Was it hard to like form bands and book shows?
Well, actually, we didn't start it like playing in a band right away. I had a couple of bands before, which I was doing with I mean, no, I won't go into this territory anyway. Anthony actually had some like really cool bands growing up because like you started like touring and playing shows at a very early age, right?
Yeah, I was 15, I think.
Huh.
But I was the weird kid at school. So I had to find some people out there not in school, you know, in my in the city to start bands and
your bandmates were older than you like most of the time.
Yeah. What was that like touring as a 15-year-old?
Well, it was just a couple of shitty shows, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good memories.
Welcome to the world of sunshine. Not the crowd is us walking backwards. Exponential growth at the expense of humanity. Here we stop ourselves with our own tongues.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What was the trajectory that led to Resolve forming?
Well,
it's merging from our both our past few bands.
Okay.
Anthony had a band before we had Resolve, and we had a band too. And we met once at a show in 2013, and we kept
Get in touch.
Kept in touch, and we played several shows again together, and
like both our bands sort of fell apart kind of at the same time.
Yeah.
So it was just like sort of a sign. And we're like, okay, we need to do something together.
I think we knew it from the start.
Yeah,
like
I wish we did it in 2020. Honestly,
we knew the combination would work.
Yeah,
There was really like talent, you know, to use, and we just didn't have the balls to just stop our you know, we could have to take this decision 3 years ago, and maybe we should have. But we're still happy with where we are right now.
I mean, you gotta learn your craft too, so
there's no regrets.
Yeah. Was there any set of like particular bands or style that directly influenced Resolve's sound, especially early on?
In terms of sounds,
a lot, but
like it's hard to name names because
like
just like every band we try,
it changes every year.
Yeah. It's not like there's like a specific band that influences us, but it's more like we take notes left and right from everything that we like, even like outside of metal. Like in terms of let's say like in terms of marketing and in terms of imagery and stuff, I think our biggest influences are actually like outside of metal, maybe.
Even for the music, I think now.
I tend to agree.
Like Robin said, we're not listening to that much metal today, so I think you can feel it in the music.
It's like riffs and then
weird stuff.
But it's cool, it works. It's a nice blending of
thank you
melodic and heavy sounds. It's like a good dynamic balance.
We want to keep it dynamic and ever changing, that's for sure.
Keep it fresh.
Where'd that name Resolve come from?
Nowhere.
We tried so hard to find a cool name. And, at one point we had a list of like maybe
30 names.
Potentially even more. And we were like scraping them one by one.
We spoke during two days.
Until
we did a whole weekend focused on we need to find a band now because the music was ready, everything was sort of ready except for the name.
Music videos without a name. So
for real?
Fuck.
I forgot about that.
On se voyait pour mettre ça en place ce week-end. Whoa. Sorry, French.
You guys released Pendulum in 2019. Did the pandemic kind of sideswipe any momentum or plans you had after that release?
Honestly, a bit.
We had a big tour coming up in March that got cancelled.
2020 was supposed to be like the touring year. The year that we actually were getting into the touring circuit. And
what was hard is that 2019 was supposed to be the reconstruction year.
The building up year. That should have paid off in 2020. So
it worked, but then COVID came and
and we had to be a little more patient again.
I mean, you said you started getting to Twitch. You guys obviously connected with A Rising Empire in 2020 at some point. Well, how did that relationship come about?
Well, we had already sort of discussed. I think right after we released Pendulum.
No, it was
Tour. Yeah. So let's say like mid 2019, we had like a very very quick like email exchange, and like we told them that we were still like writing our album and figuring out our plans and everything. And like a few months later, when we were pretty much done with the music and like in recording and everything, we were like, okay, it's time to find the label. So we just our manager actually like got in contact with a few, and some of them offered something, some of them didn't, and like a few emails and weeks and months later, like it's been a long process because like we especially wanted to make sure that we knew what we were getting into and that our deal was fair both to the label and to us. But yeah, there were pretty much in it from the beginning, and we were just like sort of waiting around and seeing who else was interested, and actually like they seem to be the most interested. So just say, all right, let's go with this team.
That's cool. You guys just released brand new single Seasick Sailor. Is this part of an album that will be announced at some point, or is this a standalone single?
That's a secret.
Maybe.
Okay. All right.
We can't say it right now.
Okay.
But yeah, people aren't stupid, so they know.
Yeah.
You know. We have a lot more to come.
So many pages have been signed with my laments. Now I'm building bridges between me and oblivion. This is not the way I want to see my fate. I'll let myself sink into the depths. Don't tell me not to worry, I know how it is. Feeling seasick, so I'm sailing to the shore. I weave across the monsters and the water. They try to reach me, I can hear their growls. Trying my best to steal the ship from the storm. A lonely seasick sailor. Another passion I will reach harbor. Starting back. Do not be the one that they said was lost at sea. I feel deep my own saving road. I'm done swimming against the
You guys just did a live stream set, or just aired the live stream set you guys did with Landmarks, your new label mates. What was that like, doing that live stream concert? Was it weird to play without fans, or was it just like, did it feel good to get back out and be playing again?
It was a bit weird, but it was so cool to be together, and it almost felt like tour life,
Yeah.
So it was really cool.
You would play your set and then you would watch the next band coming after you, and we really had a stage sound.
Yeah.
And it was just it felt so nice, and like
and especially we did it over the course of 3 days, so setting it up and everything. So we just also got to spend time together with the other bands. Like we already knew Landmarks pretty well because we had toured with them in 2019. But it was for a weekend, life felt almost like tour life. Like
honestly, it felt great.
And like personally, I didn't really felt weird playing to an empty room, especially because we are pretty used to it as well. but no, it was a really positive experience and a lot of work for sure. Like we rehearsed like crazy because we gotta be good like for a recorded performance.
It's weird to play a show in front of so many cameras.
Yeah.
Even if we are used to shoot music videos, but it's different,
Yeah.
But it's a really good memory, and I'll never forget.
No, for sure, and we wanna do it again too at some point. Like,
and we're so happy with the results. It was so worth it.
People seem to love it, so that's even better.
Yeah, it sounded phenomenal. It was great. Did the pandemic influence any of the writing for the new material that's coming, whether lyrically or musically in any way, or was it just head down doing what you're doing?
Not really, because everything was pretty much wrote before 2020.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we really took our time.
Yeah,
You've just been sitting around and waiting. So
yeah, like even lyrics, I think.
Yeah,
everything. I don't know, like some beats change, but we never thought like, okay, we need to like do another song about
there's not
about
a single
the pandemic
song
and everything.
about pandemic.
No, and I don't think there will be one like on next album or something.
There's a lot of band writing about pandemic.
Yeah.
So
everything's already
yeah. It's like it's already too late.
Yeah.
Is there a theme on the music that's coming out lyrically that you're trying to say, something you're trying to express?
Yes, I mean there's a recurring theme of introspection. I'd say like it's very
anxiety also.
Yeah, anxiety and
with time.
Sorry? Time. Yeah, like so. Yeah, it's. Good.
No. I'm really afraid about time.
Time
time passing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We wrote a lot about that.
Yeah, like it's not always, but lots of the time it starts with like we want to express something like a personal feeling, which is usually not a pleasant one. Yeah, like I don't think there's a single like actually positive song on the words that I should not say. but we also always try to like give it a sort of a different spin. So like using
there's always a message of hope, at least.
Yeah, for sure.
Positive, but it's not negative.
But like C6 Sailor takes it from the perspective of a sailor, like facing the sea and everything, and we have a lot more of like thematics like that where it's sort of a character that's
like a duality, maybe.
Yeah,
between you and the demon you.
Yeah, and or a metaphor of some sort.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that could be a recurring theme for us, I think.
That's cool. Well, I see you guys are have shows booked for October. You're playing with Landmarks in London. You guys excited to finally hit the road and play some shows again and get out there?
So I mean, there's still some uncertainty.
Yeah.
Regarding you're in the US.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like seems like you guys are actually pretty much on the right path to getting back to like normal shows. Here in France and Europe, it's people are a bit more cautious. I'd say we are not as advanced in terms of vaccination and everything. So like cases are going down, and we can like starting to feel like the end. But the whole of 2021 is still a bit uncertain at this time. So we are hopeful that these shows will happen, but we cannot like get too excited either, because I mean we've already have had our hopes crushed so many times by this that now it's more of a
really low.
We are cautiously optimistic. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Is it tough? You guys are like in this waiting, holding pattern, and you're like, we have new music, we want to play shows, we want to get out there, but like it could all crumble the next day. Like
yeah. At some point, it even felt like it might never come back.
Yeah.
Like towards the end of last year, we had no idea what was going to happen. With the future. So like things are thankfully very different now. But yeah, there's still a bit more work and waiting to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, shows will come back, and once they do, we'll be there everywhere we can.
Yeah.
We want to play once they need to play.
Are you guys holding and sitting on music for a reopening, or is it just like some bigger plan?
No, for a while we were more into like we were thinking, okay, let's wait until just like everyone, let's wait until like it actually reopens and everything. But by this point, it's life goes on too, and time passes, like we were saying 5 minutes ago. So no, these days it's more like, okay, let's do our thing, and if shows can come back sooner than expected, that's awesome. But if they don't, let's try to find ways to connect with people and find new ways to promote and everything, and we'll see what happens. We believe in the music, so and so check out our latest single, Beautiful Hell, which released 11th of June, and maybe check out some new stuff that just came out, because that might happen. Actually, we're always
it might have happened, dude.
yeah. I mean, we want to release a lot of music this year, so there will be a lot of singles, a lot of music videos, lots of hopefully cool other things that we are still figuring out. So follow us on Instagram at Resolve Official, and that's about it.
That's cool. Is that a thing that like everybody keeps releasing music videos? And I know for a while there it was like, why do bands release music videos? There's no TV station that shows them. But it seems like with YouTube, that's like a popular, good revenue stream for bands, like a way to get your music in front of people.
Yeah, well,
maybe it's just like, I don't know, something fun that people keep doing. Or
sometimes I wonder too, like we spend so much money on these videos. And, like they are getting some views, but it's like, like you say, like deep down, what's the point? And I think it's more, it has more to do with the showing a different side to the music.
Yeah.
And like carrying the song's message and the song's aesthetic, and like a really cool music video can really carry a song.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously there's some sort of standard that we have to stick to, like you said, but we also love doing them. So I think people need to see faces. Yeah, to connect. Yeah, to see faces to connect with the band. Yeah. So
especially when you can't play shows anymore.
Right.
Like it's really a lot of fun to do. So music videos are cool.
Now what's it gonna be? Run away with the evidence and watch the smoke from a distance. Throw down the sea. I top the rest. And I refuse to think that it was all for nothing, just another waiting train.
Thanks for listening to As the Story Grows. Our intro music was written and composed by Jeremy Hunt. The As the Story Grows theme is by Bob Nana. If you like what you hear, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts and give us a rating and review. If you'd like to support the show financially, you can join us at patreon.com/asthestorygrows. Be a part of our community and join the ongoing conversation over on Discord. If you enjoy this episode, share it on social media with your friends. Much appreciated, and thanks for listening.